Okay, now for sleeping gear. I started off with a Thermarest Z-Rest, which is a 3/4 cut down, and I'm 6'4", so this is 3/4 for me. That's a little better than sleeping on the ground itself to me, because I'm 220 pounds, 6'4". This thing just crushes right down. I'm a side sleeper. My hips get buried right into that thing, so I learned real fast to get a bunch of pine needles, but sometimes, especially here in the desert southwest, it's tough to find pine trees, and I ain't sleeping on cactus needles, sorry. So I progressed from this, which is about 8.5, 9 ounces. I went to Thermarest Ultralight. This is about 14 ounces. I've used this on lots and lots of hikes, and it's worked really well. The only downside is, I guess, maybe I've gotten a little bit heavier or something, I don't know, but still I keep getting the sides of my hips and shoulder kind of pressure points and start to hurt. Even if I blow this up and everything, you know, then you're just on a, I don't know, it just kind of wobbles around stuff. So I've actually progressed from this at 14 ounces. I broke down and I got a Big Agnes. This is the REM sleep pad, Aircore Mummy. This doesn't have the insulation in it, so if I'm in real cold weather, I take the old Z-Rest with me and put it on top. And then I just put my backpack here. But with this baby fully inflated, it's like I'm sleeping on my beauty rest at home. I tell you, I just sleep like a baby and smile all night. So, depending on, for most 3-season weather, just this is good enough. Usually, this is about 21 ounces. So I went up a little bit, but I'm pretty happy with it. I guess I could have gone this and this, but I got a great deal on this on Craigslist, so this cost me $10. Couldn't pass it up. I said, heck, I'll just go ahead and use that, and boy, I'll tell you, a couple nights in the outback and you are just loving it. So next we'll go on to sleeping bags. Let me get my sleeping bag here. Okay, now for my sleeping bags. This is a Moonstone 32-degree Polar Guard 3D bag. Picked it up at REI Outlet a number of years ago on sale. I'm a cold sleeper, so I would say optimistic at 32 for me, but I usually take it to 40. And then I usually have to put some layering on, something like that. Great bag, real light. This is, well, not by today's ultralight standards, but again, I'm kind of in between ultralight and lightweight. So this baby right here, in the stuff sack, complete, it's 1 pound 14 ounces, and it's a good 3-season bag, but if I'm into anything colder than 40 degrees, out comes, this is my Moonstone 10-degree bag, 850 fill, goose down, Pertex all the way around. It's got the big heavy-duty neck seal and everything around it. It's a great bag, I'll tell you. This thing, it's rated 10. It weighs 2 pounds 4 ounces in the stuff sack. Being a cold sleeper, I take it to 20, no problem. I can squeeze to 15 if you put some layering on, something like that. But I had a buddy of mine use this, and he was down, hovering right around 10 or below. His thermometer was actually a little bit below, and he was nice and toasty in it. So Moonstone, I don't think they're around anymore. They got bought out by somebody. I just happened to have these 2 Moonstone bags because REI Outlet had them on sale, probably because they were going out of business or whatever. But a well-made bag. This has got tons of trips on it, and it lasts. I have no down coming through or anything. It puffs up and lofts up real good. It's got a nice, heavy, thick feel, but it's so lightweight. Nice bag. Of course, any of the good bags, you know, Big Agnes, North Face, all of them are going to have good, you know, good protection and stuff like that. Just get something lightweight. Personally, if I had ultimate bucks, I'd get a Western Mountaineering Patchy Super Dry Loft. because it would be as light, but it would give me the dry loft waterproof factor. I have to be careful with this in wet climates because it's only got a Pertex liner, and that's it. So next we'll go on to gear inside the backpack.